All right, hey guys, welcome back to the third hour here of It's Never Sunny in Duskvol, Blades in the Dark game. Coming back from holy shit, probably the best roll I've ever seen in Blades in the Dark by Kelsa. So,
So good.
cheers.
Thank you. Yeah, we kicked some unseen ass, which
Um,
is very satisfying. And Jewel got to be vicious as fuck.
yeah, like more than that. Yeah, the unseen are fucking they're not like destroyed, but
They're hurting.
they are hurting in a big way. They are. Let me just see what's going on at Lord Strangford's Manor real quick. Let me just roll 46 6. Yeah. I think you guys kill one of the spider dudes. Or not you, but I think the rest of the forces who are attacking Lord Strangford's Manor kill one of the spider dudes, and we see that the Lord Strangford's Manor has become you know how like the weird crystals and geode stuff before is like gone, and whatever remaining unseen have fled. So they didn't get them all, but they have certainly fled and recoiled and no longer near as big a threat as before. I think it would be fair to say that they're no longer at war. This is pretty much as good as a victory as you can get, unless you want to like continue with ultimate victory.
I don't think so, but I'm open to
You
suggestions.
guys should be pretty proud of yourselves, is what I'm saying.
I think our objective was to end this war, right? If
Yeah.
they are like, all right, we're not
Yeah.
gonna fuck with you anymore, that's good enough.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
We just want our downtime actions back.
Yeah, but I feel like Seer and Jewel are like in that mansion, and they're like a whole bunch of shit went down in White Crown.
Give me back my free downtime action, you son of a bitch.
Nice.
Yes.
But I feel Seer is like, all right, now we have to escape because this wasn't quiet and subdued, and we're in White Crown, and we're not supposed to be. So we gotta escape. Because Seer thinks there's gonna be questions, there's gonna be arrests, there's gonna be bluecoats and Imperials, and I'm not taking the fall.
And I think this is the point
Yeah.
when I think the larger your buddies are like they see you doing this, they're like, no, calm down. Calm down, it's okay. Like, we can take care of this.
But Jewel, you can
Welcome
Yep.
to, and no, like, yeah, they're like, welcome to the big leagues. It's okay. We can spin this off. Especially
Seer
the spirit
doesn't trust
wardens.
it, and he wants to get out on his own.
Yeah, I think that
I mean, that's fair. I mean, you don't have to trust it, but yeah.
I think that while Jewel trusts them, she also thinks that it may be less people will be easier to explain, and also she's not going to let Seer out of her sight. So yeah, I think if Seer wants to try to get out and get to somewhere safe without being caught, that Jewel is going to take point on this. And Mr. Bubbles helping, like running rooftop to rooftop and barking out monkey orders as far as how to avoid any bluecoats coming, that they can prowl out of there.
So, I feel like the biggest issue is you leave White Ground by boat or by bridge. We kind of did the boat thing, so I want to try the bridge, but I don't know how you feel about it.
Yeah, I think the goal is to get to the bridge and then like pretend like when we get like right here, like right before the bridge, we like do a flashback to having left a change of clothes in the alley, and then just stroll across the bridge like we were there on business.
All right.
Because find disguises is one of the things that we definitely have with our clothier.
Well, I'm also saying you guys have access with everything. So what I'm trying to get to the point here is that to get out of this mess, you also can leverage everything basically like the Hive brought, as well as the Spirit Wardens, as well as the Wraiths, right? So as far as like getting in and out of here, you're not just having to rely on your own disguises if you wanted to.
So we can like have like a carriage waiting for us down the block that we can just get into.
I hear you, but I specifically don't want to use those for Seer.
Right, because Seer is paranoid as shit.
Because I'm paranoid as shit.
Yeah, you really are. And I think that we know this. And like I said, Jewel doesn't want to let Seer out of her sight because she doesn't quite trust him either.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. But so yeah, let's just try to slip out of the other mansion, not the Strangford mansion, but the other that we were in.
You're not at Strangford.
Yeah, no. We're at the other place, but there's still like a bunch of people with us, and like we just give them the slip. Because they're like, did we kill everyone? Did we just arrest some of them or subdue some of them? Like they're busy with that.
I was under my impression you killed them.
All right. Well, I'm
if you want a couple to be captured, then the Spirit Wardens have precedence and have them captured.
I mean, I don't think that Jewel would have left any alive unless someone stopped her.
That sounds good. Like she would definitely not have stopped you. So.
I'm not there to rein you in, and I don't think I would have anyway.
Go for it. All right. So they're killed. Hopefully they're busy with that, and I just want to give everyone the slip. Maybe they're preoccupied. Like, hey, maybe. Like I'll tell them, like, hey, you should go check out Strangford Manor because we won this like easily. You guys could totally go back up. The other guys will be right behind you. And then we leave.
Okay.
And
so, like I said, I feel like that it's Jewel leading a group action of Prowl here.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, controlled standard.
Okay. Controlled standard. Go. Yeah, there you go.
Fire dice today.
Hey.
No problem.
Right. We don't have combined crits, but it's cool. I'm totally happy with just success
Easy.
at this point. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You guys are able to slip away. Back to Vale, who's probably wondering how it went. Right?
Mm-hmm. They're dead. We killed a lot of them that came to the meet.
Good. Well done.
I can expect them to be off our tail for a while.
That is very good news.
Definitely. Cool.
Right. So you want to do end of job stuff?
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right.
Now, granted, you won't be receiving as much of a cut from any of this due to the fact that everyone else is.
So, I mean, what we got out of this was not monetary in value, but
so there's no coin.
Still very important to us.
And for what it's worth, this was a pretty low heat I would say 3. 3 heat. It's 2 plus 1 because you were technically at war. 4 because killing was involved. Sorry, so 4 heat.
Yeah. I'm all right with that.
We have a cover operation, so we get -2.
Okay. Well, yeah, 2 heat then.
So
Cool.
maybe that's Vale like being somewhere else and running shit, and it's like obviously it's not Painted Lady because Vale was there and she's like the leader of them, right?
Sure. I'm sure that sticks. I'm sure that works.
I mean, it works a little bit, right? It works. It works 2 heat worth.
Okay. Let me roll my entanglements.
Do we get rep or also no?
Entanglements. I think rep comes after that.
No, it's part of the payoff with same time as dollars.
Oh yeah, you earn 1 rep per tier of the target, so you've earned 4 rep.
The rep is actually slightly different.
Yeah, it's down in the note box.
Your crew earns 1 rep per tier of the target.
No, it's changed in 8.1. It just slightly though. It is you get 2 rep as a base, plus or minus rep based on the difference between your rep, your tier and the target's tier.
Gotcha.
So.
Oh, okay.
Which
So,
I mean,
2,
we're
4.
So
It
it's
works
4.
out the same.
In this particular case, it works out the same, but
I understand the discrepancy there, and thank you for bringing it to my attention.
yeah, cool.
Cool. Now let me do my entanglement. See what happens.
Yeah.
Four.
It's not another 6. I think
Right.
the last 2 entanglements were both 6s.
It's true. It's completely true. Ooh, I'm thinking about rivals, and I'm just thinking that it's going to be the Imperials, right? And I think they're gonna have to make us a note about we know what you did, and know that you did that with our approval.
Ooh.
Right? Kind of thing.
Ooh. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Ouch. I love it. It's terrible.
But I think they still compliment you, and in very nice job cleaning up Doskvol. You know what I mean? But they're saying that knowing that they still want to capture you, right? So I think I don't think they make a move on you or anything like that. I think this is actually done from someone giving you a note or something like that. Yeah, it's probably from a nice formal written letter, right? It's to whom and it says to whom it may concern.
And I imagine we see Vale reading that in her office
yeah.
with a cup of tea.
Yeah,
and then it crumples as her fist tightens on it.
Yeah. Cool. So it says as a consequence for that, you could forfeit 1 rep or coin per tier of the rival, or stand up to them and lose 1 status with them. My guess would be I would probably lose status.
I mean, they already kind of hate us.
Yeah.
What is our status with them? Because it's not on our sheet.
That is a good question. Because I mean, if it's just going to put us to war,
-1.
don't want that.
It's -1.
It'll put us to -2.
Yeah.
How much rep do we have?
We just got the 4. That's all we've got.
Well,
so
poopies.
we actually there's all the way in the bottom. There's a rep note because the track is longer than it's shown. We're at 6 out of 12.
Oh, okay.
Well, 2 of those are permanent because of the turf.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. But
we're
it would be 10 long, but like normally the track is 12 long, right?
right. Exactly. So we still only have 4. We can't lose more than 4.
No, we have 6.
So we have 6 out of 12 or 6 out of 10?
We have 6 out of 12.
Right, but 2 of those are turf, is what I'm saying.
No. We have 6 actual reps.
Okay, then it should say 6 out of 10 because of 2. Because the track should be 12 total long.
Yeah, I just didn't. Yeah, okay. Sure.
Okay.
I'll make a note of that with it.
That way we
But
don't get confused.
Imperials are tier 5, right? So you'd have to pay 5 rep.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Or go down in 1 status with him.
I don't want to pay all our rep. Like we didn't.
But I don't want to be one step closer to war with them.
Mm-hmm. That's what makes this tough. Like I don't want to be one step closer to war with them either.
Maybe you have to work with them then.
I mean,
Hey, I'm not a snitch. Fuck that. I got like I guess it's the rep then, but I'm not happy about it.
We could forfeit a coin per tier
Yes.
instead of the rep. Lose 5 coin instead.
I'm not sure how much coin y'all have to spend, but I'd have to go into my stash.
Oh, me too.
I'd
Like,
also have to go
pretty
into my
deep.
stash.
Mm.
So I think it's the
mean,
rep.
I'm okay losing the rep because I feel like now that we're not at war, we can start to try to operate more normally, or at least deal with this Imperial problem and get some more rep. And if they dislike us even more, they're going to be even harder to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's my thought.
I agree. I agree.
What do you think, Seer or Paul? Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. So we're going to go down to 1 out of 10 rep. And I'll make a note that we have.
It's probably the cheapest. Yeah.
Here we go. Okay.
So maybe that's like fictionally a lot of us because we like fled the scene. Like we're just really not. We're denying all our involvement. We're like just secretly happy we're not at war, but it's like no, like that was all like the spirit wardens, right? Like they're the big heroes of this whole operation, saving the city from evil spider wizard cultists, and no one else had anything to do with it.
Yep. So it doesn't cost. Yeah. So really, it kind of revenue neutral.
What is
actually revenue down 1, and also heat.
Yeah, but you're no longer at war though. So
Yeah,
like
it's
as
true.
far as wars go, that was a really cheap war.
So
I mean,
Because we got
that's-
someone else to fight it for us.
Like, right?
Yeah, you had literally a coalition to help
Well,
you.
I mean, we got dragged into this war, and we were the ones that were like, man up and end it.
Yeah, that is kind of true. You did kind of do. Oh, that's actually a really good point.
So
Yeah.
for the unseen in their faction status, do we know what kind of happens? Is that like, do they get knocked down? Are they just not -3? Do we note anything for them? Or is that like, who knows what happened to them, but you're not at war? That's a question for you, Eric.
Yeah, no, I don't think we do know. I mean, to me personally, I think it's that they have retreated to.
Cool. So I'll just note them
They're
as
not.
0.
They're not an. They're not an issue at Duskvol.
with the
All I'm
note
saying is that
of,
they're
like,
not.
what happened to
Yeah,
them.
yeah, they're not an issue in Duskvol for the time being. You have removed the scourge of the unseen from Doskvol. Okay. So, I mean, that's something to be pretty fucking proud of.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. So, I mean, back to downtime.
I'd like to clear some stress.
Yeah, what are you gonna do for those free, Okay.
So how much free?
So-
that additional free downtime action.
Right. So I think Jewel is going to be heading into the Golden Plum to her favorite chef, who both no longer remembers her and no longer hates her, and to try to reestablish herself as a fantastic client. Tip well, compliment, etc., in order to satisfy my vice of pleasure in eating home cooking and getting traditional Dagarian food. So I invite Kelsa to come with me after, of course, exchanging the sign countersign that we established when we were first going to war with the unseen.
When was that?
When was
God, that was when we were
um
trying to set up the fight. I think.
Yeah, the fight at the
Yeah.
Tenpenny Court.
yeah.
Courts, and then that guy chickened out, and we got someone lurking, and then we just beat the shit out of him.
And he was an unseen, and then we sold him to the Hive, and then we went to war.
Yep. And in the meantime, we'd figured out that what was going on with the unseen. We remembered the times that we had our memories messed with, and then we came up with a whole regime to protect ourselves from someone infiltrating us, because we Jewel and Vale had an interview, a personal interview with every single member of the crew, and confirmed that none of them had been affected. They did a whole fucking thing about that.
Oh yeah, they weren't happy, but we were protected.
We even made Seer do it, and he got really pissy about it.
Oh yeah, he was pissed off.
Oh my god. So, that was probably what do you remember roughly what episode that was though? Was that 2016? I mean, was that 2016?
Maybe.
That's what I'm just thinking, jeez.
I think it was the beginning of this year. It wasn't that long ago, but we've been at war for a while.
Yeah, we were always at war. Okay. Cool. Well, you can certainly do your downtime, Kelsa.
Okay. Well, I'm just gunning for my extra die here, unless you tell me that I can't find Costa.
No, you absolutely can. Sorry,
Okay,
I meant to say yeah.
That's
I meant to say go ahead with
and
it.
just
yeah.
be and also you can't secretly fuck me by having
making things explicit's always good.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Except for when it's a joke.
Clear 6 for 6. I am stress free. Thank you, Kelsa.
Well done.
All right, that was my first action. If anybody else wants to do a thing.
I guess I want to reduce heat. Keep a lid on that. My question is, do I even need to bother rolling because we have take -1 heat during downtime and any roll that I get?
No, you don't have to because it automatically will clear it, right?
Yeah. Which is a shame because I've got a thing that lets me get +1 result level when you acquire an asset or reduce heat. And I don't have enough heat. That's okay though.
You don't.
We could just let
You're too good at
for a little. If we just do a low heat job next time.
No, because my stress is pretty low, and I don't trust you guys to keep a lid on things.
I mean, that's fair.
Love you guys, but you guys are noisy and messy, and yeah.
and
I
proud
gotta
of
keep
it.
I gotta keep a lid on this. Like someone's gotta make sure
We're-
things don't spiral into another wanted level.
We're noisy and messy and proud of that fact. So for sure.
Works for me. So,
So, do you got something you want to do?
I have 2 level 1 harms, so I should heal those. How does that work again?
You need to find someone to heal you or explain how you are healing yourself, and then as an action to open up your healing clock, and then recover. When you recover, you seek treatment to heal your harm. You might visit a psychicer who can stitch your wounds and soothe your mind with anatomical science, or a witch who specializes in healing charms and restorative alchemy. If you don't have a contact or a fellow PC who can provide treatment, you can use the acquire asset activity to gain access to a healer who can provide the service for the whole crew. Recovery is like a long-term project. Your healer rolls tinker for a PC or the quality of an NPC, and then you mark a number of segments on your healing clock. So basically, you need to find somebody who will heal you, and then they will roll on that.
So I know Staja, even though we're not really friends.
Mm-hmm.
We are in the same crew. So I'm like, if you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna have you kicked out.
oh my god. Okay.
Is your tinker not going to be higher than her quality, though?
Yeah, but can I do it on myself? Because I don't have physical, right? Like, it's a talent.
Yeah, you have to have physical to do it on yourself.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then even then, you have to have physical to be able to heal a PC and as a PC, and then to use it on yourself, you have to take 2 stress.
Yeah. Otherwise, you have to find someone to heal for you.
Mm-hmm.
But
we saw that with Kelsa with Jules' doctor.
Yeah. You that I know a doctor.
Yeah.
That you could go to.
All right, sure. I mean, I'll take that. Staja is like, no, fuck you. You're not the boss of this crew. I'm like, God damn it.
And it's funny because she has more stake in this crew than you do.
Technically, yes.
It's so good. But then I go to Jewel. And what's your doctor's name?
His name is Melvir.
Melvir?
Melvir.
All right. Sure. And
so you're gonna go to Sears' doctor?
To Jules' doctor.
Or
yeah.
Jules' doctor that we saw earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's try that.
I'll give you the introduction. No problem.
Oh, man, remember? So this guy's like a grumpy guy who's like didn't want to see you. So now you're bringing someone else over. Jeez. Okay, what seems to be the problem? You guys just can't stay out of trouble. Actually, she assumes it's probably you, Joel. She's like, "What did I say? About you getting hurt. What are you doing back here?"
It's my friend.
Oh, your friend. Well, tell your friend to don't stick his neck out so much.
Come on.
And all right, come here. And what are you trying to heal?
So
you just have level 1 harm, right?
Yeah, there's 2 level 1s. One is poisoned. One is the worst brain freeze ever.
Isn't it that you automatically recover level 1?
No.
No, you have to roll
changed.
for him now, but they're all like
it's only a 4 clock instead of an 8 clock, but every time the clock fills, you reduce the harm level by 1. So all level 1 harm falls off, all level 2 harm becomes level 1 harm, all level 3 harm becomes level 2 harm, etc.
Got it. Okay.
So we'd have to roll his quality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is your
Which-
quality.
I don't know.
No, it's 2.
It's
Yeah, it's
2?
two.
Yeah.
Right. Is there a button for recover?
No, it's a fortune roll. Since he is,
Oh, doesn't matter.
there you go. Perfect.
6. Look at that.
So that's 3 ticks on the clock, and if you spend a coin, it would become full.
Oh, I mean, it's from my stash, but I'll do it.
All right, then you have to spend
Okay.
2 coin for it, but
Yeah.
worth it. Fully healed.
Yeah, it's worth to get healed because that's like 2 things that give me less effect on like pretty much anything. It was not.
Mhm.
It's not
Yeah,
a good time to
Um,
walk around with that.
cool. Any other downtime actions?
I have to look for it because I don't have to reduce stress, so I have to figure out what I want to do. So I don't know if you guys have something.
I think I'm just gonna train. Let me double check what our training facilities are.
I think we have everything now.
Everything except personal. Okay. In that case, I think I am going to train insight, which will give me a dot and one extra. It's only 1 to tick over. Yeah, I'm gonna put 1 into study. So I think what we see is like Jewel is like after her like trip back to the Dagger Isles, she has like a book about basilisk anatomy that she's looking through. Like, the mating habits of the common Dracus kind of
Okay.
literature. But it's got like lots of like detailed scientific drawings in addition to like some boring text about the how basilisks work.
And what are you trying to get at? And what's the specific thing you're trying to get out of this?
Oh, insight training.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Studying basilisks.
Mhm.
Okay. So then you just get it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I also like the idea of training, except I'm going to do prowess training.
Nice.
Because I put 4 XP into prowess, all the 4 XP I got last session, and that's going to tick me up.
Learning how to fight. Yeah.
That's what I was doing.
No, not learning how to fight. Learning how not to get caught. I'm
Nice.
putting a point into prowl. So this is her learning how to stick to the shadows, how to move quietly, how to remain unseen.
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
There's probably like one of those scenes with like those coats with all the bells on it, and I'm wearing the coat and I'm trying to move without making the bells ring or something.
That's cool. Do we have any other downtimes, or do we just want to go to experience?
Well, Seer has one, and we also have one for our crew.
Oh yeah, the whole crew downtime. Yeah.
The crew can only do acquire asset, reduce heat, or work on a long-term project.
Well, I have a long-term project in mind. Could they start a long-term project, and that would count?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, Seer, why don't you go ahead and do yours, and then I will propose my idea.
I can spend the downtime because our cohorts were weakened, our thugs. If I spend the downtime getting them back in shape, it ticks up by 2 rather than just the 1 normally. So
nice.
I'll fix them up to full health.
Yay.
Awesome.
Well, holy shit, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So here's my thought on a long-term project. I have 2 thoughts, but here's my first thought. We need to get rid of that wanted level. We could turn that into a long-term project rather than trying to do a score with it, like finding a fall guy.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Totally could. That would be a great project to get started. Given your resources, I don't think it would be that difficult. I think maybe just like a 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Just to frame some rando.
Yeah. So, I will go ahead and name the clock just in case they fuck it up.
Yeah.
And then would I just roll tier on that? Is that how that works?
So if it's anything but being thugs and beating people up and killing people, then it's 2. But if it's killing people and being thugs, then it's 3 because they're quality thugs.
I don't know if I can finagle this into beating people up. They're just trying to pin something on some dude. I guess it could involve violence.
It's they got a Batman it where they just find some rando, they like beat him up, tie him up to a pole like right outside of the
With a note.
blue coat, right in front of a blue coat's office with a little note pinned to him that is like,
here's the guy responsible. I don't think that's reasonable though.
It's definitely not reasonable.
I'll
but I
just
still like it.
I like it, but I'll just roll 2. Okay, so just 2 dice. So how many ticks is that?
I think force 2, right?
Yeah.
So I think you find. So like you probably found the person, but you haven't actually like. You're still
Framed
putting
him
things
yet.
together. You haven't framed him yet.
Okay, I will dip into my stash and I will get this stuff together to personally send him to jail, basically.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you know, not with my name on it, but with my resources.
I think that's totally fair. And I think I'm gonna roll a quick die of fate here, only because I hate you guys so much.
I know you hate us.
Okay, you're lucky that wasn't a 1. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
So,
If it was, I was totally gonna have Francis Drake be like, or not Francis Drake, just Inspector Drake.
yeah.
Being like, hold on, not so fast. There's no way this guy could have done it, kind of thing.
So, I guess I'm just rolling like a sway as a fortune roll. Is that how that works?
This is not the No, this is you just complete the project, right? You spend 2.
No, I was going to spend 2 to take another downtime action to work on it because spending two
right.
out of my stash won't bump it up high enough.
No, then it's just another fortune roll.
Okay.
It's just like taking the same action again, right?
Well,
Yeah.
that was them taking an action. So how do I take the action is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Do I just roll? Do I roll tier or do I roll an actual action?
Oh, yeah, I think you roll actually an action.
Okay,
Players
then I'm
roll.
gonna use sway.
Of course. Convince this person it's in their best interest. What do you?
Yeah, you
what do
are
you-
actually guilty.
Who are you swaying? How is this looking? How are
I
you
mean,
using
I think
sway
it's like I'm convincing the guy that he was really drunk and is responsible. I'm convincing the guards that he was there, like planning all the evidence, just making it very convincing that he's obviously the guy.
Okay.
So what are you framing him for exactly? Is it like the explosion?
It was the docs thing that I think gave us the wanted level. So I'm basically saying, no, this guy, he's a terrorist. He doesn't remember because he was brainwashed by the unseen or something. You know, it's like making it all fantastical. I don't know.
That actually, yeah. As long as they don't dig too deep in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That totally completes that.
Yeah, you completes it.
Yeah, and that would
Okay.
never happen, right?
So then that would reduces your wanted level.
Okay. And then a little something on the side. I
I'm just
get
gonna
my
make a quick
2
note.
stash. Of course you are. But hey, we don't have a wanted level anymore. We have no heat, no wanted level. We're good.
I'm just gonna write frame the guy for the docs down here.
I mean, it's
This is a
fine.
good note.
It's fine.
All right.
He'll be locked away for a long time, and by the time he
not
gets
that
out,
long because we've only got one. We're only clearing one level of wanted level. That's only a couple of months.
well,
Yeah.
still by then we'll have like so much shit. We'll be like in the green, so far in the green, we can just pay him off. It'll be fine. That's future Vale's problem, basically.
I feel like half,
that's
I feel like
how
half
that's how
of playing
people,
this game is saying this is future characters' problem.
Yeah.
It's so true. It's so true.
That's how people deal with traumatic imprisonment experiences. They just come back and then they get paid off.
Yeah, I
They
give
don't
them
wanna
some
take
hush
revenge
money.
at all.
It's fine. It's fine.
I love it. I love it. That's never gonna bite us in the ass if one of us goes to jail.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm done with
Okay.
downtime.
Siri, and you've done your final downtime.
Yeah. I helped the cohort recover. Spent one on that.
Cool.
So yeah, I spent my 2. I don't really have coin unless I want to dig in my stash, so I don't really want to.
All right. Then let's do experience.
I like experience.
Let's calculate. Let's do crew first.
Always should do crew first. Okay. So, what are the things? Did we put the right things in?
Execute
Yes.
successful product acquisition. No. Contend with challenges above your current station. Yes.
Wait,
Both-
territory control Well, no, I guess technically
No.
we don't control it.
No.
We just
Mm-mm.
took the control away from someone else.
I mean, that's territory control
Bolster-
operation. It's not acquire any territory, but it is a territory control operation.
No.
Oh, I tried.
No.
Yeah.
White Crown is like so far out
You
of
didn't
our
bolster
reach
your
at the
crew's
moment.
reputation. You did express their goals, your crew's conflicts.
So how many?
2. I dinged you up 2. No, I already did it.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, now it's set. It's accurate. Now, Jewel. Let's do Jewels.
Alrighty. So did I? So first, I would like to point out that I have a bonus XP trigger called Vengeful. If I get back against someone who harmed me or someone I care about, mark XP, and if my crew helped, the crew may also mark XP.
Yeah.
So I think we both get
Oh.
XP there.
Yes.
So give one more to the
absolutely.
crew.
Yo,
Okay.
getting those advancements that give you XP triggers, best. They're easily the best ones.
Okay.
Did you
so-
already fill it in, or do I need to mark it?
I did not.
All right, I will fill it in.
Cool. I didn't even have the crew sheet open, so I get 1 from that. Then did I already marked my did I roll a desperate action earlier? I don't think I did.
No,
Controlled.
you didn't.
Yeah, I
I
didn't.
was pretty desperate today.
Yeah, Vale did.
Yeah, you were
Not
desperate,
Joel,
but I was
Vale
not.
for sure.
Okay, so I did not have any desperate rolls, which was good. Dress a challenge with tracking or violence. I would like to say absolutely.
Yep.
And did I express my beliefs, drives, heritage, or background? I think at the very least I did express my background.
Yeah. Your stones.
Yeah.
And-
Your I'm sorry, I'm blanking out. Spirit wardens, not spirit wardens, but your spirit
Spirit
bane
Bane
charms. Spirit bane
Yep.
charms. Yes.
hmm
And also your basilisk book.
What's the thing?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
my
yeah.
basilisk book. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. For sure.
Did I struggle with my vice or traumas? I don't think I struggled with my vice, my traumas. I don't really think I
No,
struggled
I
with
don't-
them.
no.
I played them up, but it was in no way a struggle.
Yeah.
I mean, no. I'm gonna say just 4 is good though.
Agreed. Seer.
Right. I somehow dodged all the desperate rolls.
As you do.
Which, as one does, but that means less XP for me. Did I address this challenge with technical skill or destruction? God, like we talked about it, but it didn't really come into play. Like ambushing them with like explosions and grenades and stuff. I'm not sure if I get XP for that one because it's kind of. And like Jewel ended up killing literally everyone, and me not so much. So I don't think so. Did I express beliefs, drives, heritage, or background? uh, I would say yes, that I can't trust anyone's lead and I should lead. I took charge of situations that I probably shouldn't have been in charge in, like murdering people.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm not a snitch. Like came up with me not going to, but that's also like kind of my trauma of being paranoid. So
yeah, you were also paranoid, and you like ghosted out of the when you didn't have to out of White Crown. So
yeah, right. So my paranoid definitely came into play. So I have 3. My vice didn't. So 3 XP.
nice, 3 XP.
Nice.
Cool. Vale.
Okay, so I already marked my desperate. I did 2 today. Address a challenge with deception or influence. I would say multiple times against the ghosts and then also the spirit wardens. Expressed your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. Again, I feel 2, because 1, I was acting like the leader, and 2, my instinct is to never make an enemy where I can make an ally, and my whole plan was to get a whole bunch of allies to wipe out our problem. Whereas Seer was like, let's beat him up, and I'm like, no, let's make friends. So I would argue for 4.
Yeah, confirmed. Seconded.
All right,
thirded
that's it for me.
More like thirded.
You made friends with ghosts that attacked me. I was like, no, well, hold on a minute, though. Before you rip the face off Seer.
It's fine. It's just Seer.
God damn. I don't know. I'm so curious to see when that just comes to a boiling point.
Oh, I know, right?
And it feels like every time, like we're so close, but
we just have other shit to deal with, and so we kind of back burner that.
Yeah, oh, I love it.
I mean, what else is there to say? Yeah, exactly. Cool. Then
and like I love Asteyni. I don't want to like poop on her leadership. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I think I touched something.
Oh.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Yeah. Like I don't want to poop on her leadership. It's great that she's in charge and whatever. It's just something to play against, right? Because she's
I love the tension between our characters. It's so good.
Yeah. And like you guys are like super cool about it, and you know what I mean. Like you guys can easily make it work. So I have no problems. Yeah.
I'm the leader and I'm leading. So like immediate was like, oh really?
And yes, really.
And it's been super good.
Awesome. Cool. Nice. Good work. Let's see. It is all right. Let's do some outros then, right? Finally, let's do outros. I want to start with Kelsa because I know Kelsa's like super excited about something that's coming up in a little bit.
Well, I am actually. So, those of you who have followed this show for a while may know that once upon a time, back when we first started playing this game, Eric was in a game called Winner's Edge. And now it's Winner's Edge 2, and I am in that show. And it's over on AP Gaming Real's channel in about a little over an hour. That's 5 p.m. Pacific time today. It's really cool because not only is it a great 5th edition D&D role-playing game with some extra kingdom building thrown in there, there's also a attached play-by-post through Discord where you too can be part of our kingdom and play D&D over chat, which is a lot of fun. And it I don't know, I really enjoy it, and it's a time suck, and it's a great way to interact with me in the character of a one-eared elf. So if that sounds in any way interesting, you should check that out on AP Gaming Reels channel Saturdays at 5 p.m. Obviously, I'm also here every Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific because I love playing Blades in the Dark, which is great. Talking about Blades in the Dark, Mondays at 5:30 Pacific, I'm over on Texerdamus's channel, where I am running a game of Blades in the Dark. And then on Wednesdays, I have 2 shows again, which is at 10 a.m. Pacific. I play in a Burning Wheel game called Burning Wind over on RP Glory's channel. And then in the evening, I'm back over at Texas for Longfall, which is an open legend game. And that's at 5 p.m. Pacific. And then on Thursdays, I play over on Misclicks, where we're wrapping up a Apocalypse World game at 6 p.m. Pacific this Thursday. So I don't know. It's a lot of things. I do a lot of things. I am. I mean, we are both very busy right now. Yes. But I love it. So what you gonna do?
Speaking of being busy, I don't have shit to do until next week, so see you next Saturday. Woo!
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat. I used to stream once upon a time, and I will again. But yeah, classes are too hectic right now, so this is pretty much all I do online. But if you guys want to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Asteyni or twitter.com/Asteyni. I stream board games when I have time, which is not right now.
Hold on. You guys can hear me now, right? Okay. I don't know.
I can hear you.
You know what? Dude,
Yeah.
my OBS. All right. So like I fiddled with my OBS settings this morning, and apparently I have cursed. I got the mummy's curse of some kind. So I'm gonna like play with this at the end of after this, before doing the VODs and stuff. Because like something's weird's going on with my OBS. Apparently my microphone just like, I don't know, maybe it's a connection of something. I don't know. Anyways, that's cool. Yeah, I'm Eric Vulgaris on the internets and stuff. And guys, thank you so much for hanging out and playing Never Sunny and Doskvol with me. It's always fun. I really like how much we can get done in such a little bit amount of time.
We ended a war, man.
I know, right?
Ended a war
with one roll, basically. One.
Well,
roll
I mean,
with
when you rolled 3
6s
6s, it was
Yeah,
like,
I
well,
know, right?
One roll with 3 6s in it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like that's.
I
pretty
feel
good.
like that was that fortune roll thing. Like that could have gone like way wrong. Like the bait
That's
thing
true.
worked out, but the other
Right?
thing not at all.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
that was also our choice to be like, we don't want anything to do with this shit. So.
Yeah. So, let's see. Yeah. So, it's Never Sunny. Normally on Saturdays, I'm over at Stephen Lumpkins for Pendragon, but that's off this week. Tomorrow's Burning Crowns, which is my Burning Wheel game. Wednesday, I am doing another. I'm doing Once Upon a Game, but I don't remember what game I'm playing. Oops. Well, Once Upon a Game is my one-shot game that's available for anyone who's interested and wants to sign up. All you need is a camera and a microphone and an interest to play. And we play story games that take place in a one-shot type of setting. We're playing Lady Blackbird, which is a lot of fun. John Harper's game, Lady Blackbird. So I'm super excited for that. I played Jedi Blackbird, which was one of my favorite role-playing game experiences I've had. I'm going back to actually play the traditional one, coming back GMing for it. Typically, we play GM-less games over there, but sometimes we do GM games that are really light, no prep, really easy to learn kind of games where we just kind of think. The way I think of it is drills. It's literally like role-playing game drills in a way. Not only is it like fun to do by itself, but like it's a really, really good exercise. It's a good workout for your brain for when you want to actually like GM something like a campaign if you wanted to. Right? Like they're fun and amazing in their own right, but they're also really good exercises because it really forces you to think, come up with things fast on the fly, and make something worthwhile, like that you make the pizza that you want to eat, so it's a lot of fun. We do that a lot. Let's see. Oh, last night, guys, I'm putting up the VODs after this as well. Last night I played a game. It was awesome. It was called Tall Pines. It's going to be on Kickstarter next week by this guy named Miles. Who ran it for me, and the game was so much fun. It is literally the Twin Peaks, the story game, and it's awesome. It's really,
that sounds
really cool.
great.
It's based around a bunch of like card prompts with a little bit of like tarot mystery stuff in it. So it's like styled tarot, like there's image inspiration cards that you kind of use with it. It's a lot of fun. I'm really excited about it. It's just been a good time. And then before that, I played this game called Across the Endless Sea that's being made by Wildwoods Games, who hangs out here now, and he's Australian and he's awesome. And he, as a job, he plays D&D for kids at camp, and it's awesome. The guy is awesome. So I've just been really, really like thrilled this past week of these games that I got to play from designer people. So if you have a game that you're interested in, or if you just want to try and see the milieu that's out there that you haven't really had a chance, you know, like just want to break, want to try something different, hit me up, join my Discord, get scheduled, let's play. So all that stuff's super fun. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today, guys. We'll be back next week, so take care. See ya.